Nelca is alive! Oh my goodness, it's been a while I'm not here in YouTube. To all my subscribers, I'm so sorry. I am here now again to answer your questions. And one of the questions I have here right now, as a pending for 6 months now, is from a friend named Mr. What's this? Noname or No Name 6500, or I think it's No Name 6500. He's asking how I created the swimming pool, like the one I created in the video, in my YouTube video before. And he's asking this one. I think I made this one last 2014 during my first entry in the Dialux Evo competition. I think he was amazed with the swimming pool I created. So now he's asking how I did it. Aside from this guy, Mr. No Name 6500, there's other, when I check in the Google note, and also in Dialux blogs, there are other people who are asking how to do the swimming pool, and I found that there are people who answered already, and yeah, these are the people who answered. And Dialux also created a video tutorial on how to do the swimming pool, so I think I'm a little bit late right now, but I will do my own style on creating a Dialux Evo, because Dialux has his own style on how they did it, and I have also my own style. So let's look at it later. Aside from Mr. No Name, here is another one who asked Miss Camille from France. She also posted my picture here, the picture of my video. She's asking how to do the swimming pool. Some replied and created a project with the swimming pool, and some also, another one is also asking this CP2786. So there are, I think, lots of people now. Dialux answered it now, but I will answer it again in my own style on how to do the swimming pool. Alright, so let's start it. Because Nelca is so lazy, recently she have to make sure that the tutorial today will be very fruitful and very nice and very good. Okay, this is my design I created, the one these people are asking how I did the swimming pool. In my own opinion, just my own opinion, there are two ways on how to create your swimming pool. This one, because I'm experimenting the Dialux Evo before, I created this swimming pool using the ground element. See, I'm in the side tab, and I use the ground element to create this swimming pool. See, also at the bottom, if you erase, yeah, see, it's a ground element. Everything is ground element. So I created this pool as a ground element. The other one for me is to create using the object, like this one. This water is an object, and then I made a transparency, a water texture, and voila, I have the swimming pool. The other guy amazed with my project because he found that there is light inside the pool, and there's no magic in that. I just use my imagination and creativity on doing this one. I create a box, empty box with water on top, and then put the light on it, and then voila, I created a nice swimming pool. So the two ways are, one is using the site element, and the other one is using the object. If you want your swimming pool on the second floor, for example, like this one, you will also use the cut option, like this one, on your floor. This is what the Dialux team did. They used the cut tab for the swimming pool. That's another thing. So we can use that both later. I will show you how. Okay, let's start with using the site element. I will show you this one. This is my other project which I just recently did, and it's again entry for the Dialux Evo competition architectural lighting theme last month in Frankfurt. I did not win. Anyways, I did not win. I got the third place. I'm so happy for that. Still, I'm so lucky I have the third place. So we will use this project because the owner is very rich. He wants to put a swimming pool somewhere. Where to put? Maybe here. Let's put a small swimming pool here. And maybe let's use the existing lights here. And because this project is so big, like the sea, okay, let's remove the terrain so it will be smaller. Alright, using the ground element as your swimming pool. It's like you're digging the ground. Go and click the cut tab. Go to the top view and then create a swimming pool for kids. Let's make it like this, and let's make it 0.6 as a depth of the kids pool, and then the other one for the adults more deeper, and then the adult pool is only 1 point, let's say 9. Let's leave 10 centi on the ground. So when you check that one, go to the object tab to see that you will now have the hole. So now you dig the ground and you will create now your nice swimming pool. Okay, now let's put the texture. Just press the control tab. Okay, now you're done with your tiles. It's time for you to put a water on it. And how to do that? Let's go and check this out. You need to put an object on the hole, and that would be very nice if you will use the vertical cylinder. To have a nice edge, you need to increase the segment number into maybe 36. And then place it there and increase the size by scaling it like this. Alright. Okay. And then you need to reduce the thickness like 0.05. And of course, because it's below, you can see it here, you need to move it up and put it up to here. Same thing with the small one. You can do just like, nice. Oh, now it's gone. But you need to put a texture. Go to your texture and your catalog and the materials, and go to the outdoor and select the water. And I think I love this one, and select it and then apply. Now you have a nice water. Go and copy this one to the little swimming pool. Copy and then paste, and then scale it accordingly. Now you can see that there's look at that, there's a gap between these two water. So what you will do is you need to combine it. You need to combine it and go to this one, this tab. What do you call this tab? Copy and arrange, yeah. And then click the combine and say combine. And now, voila! Now there will be no gap between the two water. Can you distinguish it? Oh yes, there you go. So now you have a swimming pool, a one for kids and the other one is for an adult. This is not a swimming pool because all the dirt and everything will just go to the water. So we need to put an edge or a deck for this swimming pool. And how are we going to do that? This is the one I'm showing you. Let's Google swimming pool. See? There is a deck like this on the edge to remove the dirt directly going to the water. Like this also. And also like this. It also create edge to the pool, so it's much better to place it like that. Okay, let's go and add this deck. Okay, first of all, you need again to create a circle and then combine it because it's a regular shape, or you can do it manually like this. Let's just do it manually. Please bear with me. It's just a sample project, so let's imagine it's already perfect. Okay, but if you have the CAD file, it will be very easy. There's another way, but I'm just making myself lazy again. So I have now the object, and I will make it, let's say 0.1. It's 10 centi. It's the usual one for let's make it 0.15. so dirt will really not come to that pool. And let's increase it to the ground. And see, I have now the deck, but how can I open the swimming pool? Go back and select this one. This is your water. Copy and then paste. Just paste it. Do not paste somewhere else. And then put a point to make it thicker. Here. Now you can see it's there. And then put the same texture. And then you know what to do. You need to subtract. Correct. You need to subtract it so it will be cut. Because you selected the other one also, press Ctrl and deselect. And then go back here and say subtract. It will ask you subtract from which object. Since we created the first one, this one at the edge, and then this one is a copy, then we need to select this one and then say subtract. And whoops! No, it's wrong. We created the first one. It has been created first. So we need to select this one and then select this and then subtract. There you go. And now you have the pool edge. Can you I think it's so amazing. Imagine it's perfect. Okay, now you need to put a light. In the pool lighting, it is very easy. It's just a decorative. There are so many ways to light a pool. You can put a light on the edge, light on the bottom, light on the wall of the pool. There's so many ways. There are also now linear lights like this. Mostly our LEDs are very good in pool lighting. Now this is the new trend. Look at that. Cove lighting in the swimming pool. I love it. Also some sparkling lights on the deck. It will also guide you as a safety because it triggers the people that you are now closer to the water, so be careful. So aside from architectural lighting, it will serve as safety or a security light. See those lights, amazing. So there are so many ways to light the pool, and for me I would try to use some small uplighters here and put it in the floor. I think this one is nice. This is too small. Okay, for this one I will choose this one, and then go and select the circular arrangement. Okay, make it in the center, and then add it with maybe 30 pieces because it's only 1 watt and it's very small. And then make sure it's in the correct position. Open the light distribution and you will see it's there, correct. So you can see here now that the lights are there. You can also put a filter here if you want. Let's say I want the blue, yeah, I want the blue one. Okay, now it has filter. Now let's go to the kiddie pool and put some light as well. And then there's a pool lights here which is not correct. Then we need to remove it either by doing it one by one. Okay, now you have lights inside. Okay, so there you go. While we are waiting when it's render, I will discuss later the other way how to do the swimming pool. Okay, the other way to create a swimming pool is by using the 3D object or the object. Let's imagine that this client or the owner of this house is obsessed with swimming pool. So we'll create a new swimming pool here in this side. So let's go to the top view, put an object, the cube one, stretch it, scale. Let's imagine we have a correct dimension here, and let's make it for this time 1 meter. Alright, so now we will cut a hole on this pool and you will see how it will be look like. Then copy and paste at the same time, and then scale like this size. Maybe if you have the CAD file, you will have the correct size or dimension for this one. And then you need to, because you don't want the swimming pool to be cut up to the ground, you need to put it up. Okay, so once you cut it, there will be flooring on the other one, and then subtract it. Select the subtract and subtract it to the first one, and then click the subtract, and then now you have a new swimming pool. Then of course add the texture, same with the previous one, and then maybe select the other one, which is, where is it now, this one, and then again press Control and then apply it there. And then of course you need to put the water and then stretch again. So, and then reduce the thickness 0.05 and make sure it's on the top part of the pool. And then let's double check. Now I think we have a nice pool, and then of course add the texture similar to the other one, and yes, you now have a new swimming pool. And since this is not a correct position of the swimming pool is below the ground. It should be level on the ground. I mean, the edge of the pool should be leveled at least on the ground. So we need to bring it down, and because okay, we need to select the pool and bring it down. This is the disadvantage of using the object in the swimming pool. Okay, you will never notice it, but once you remove it, there will be grass on it. So it's wrong. So you will need to cut it again, unless your swimming pool is a surface mounted like a bathtub. It's okay. But if your swimming pool is below the ground, then you need to cut the ground. Okay. So let's Control Z for undo and then cut the ground. Alright. Now we have a new swimming pool. When you remove this one, you will see now it's open. Now it's ready for you to put the light on it. And then what if the client wants the swimming pool on the second floor? Let's go to the second floor, and like what the Dialux team did, they put a swimming pool on the floor and they cut the floor, and that's what we're going to do as well here. So let's go and select the rectangular element, or let's go for the circular. Let's say they want a circular pool here. Problem is, if you use this one, you have to make sure that your floor is thick enough, otherwise it will cut the whole floor. Like you will see the hole in the ground floor. So to solve this one, you have to make sure that this slab is thick enough to cover the swimming pool. Now go to this tab, floor, and then this floor thickness, make it, let's say, 1 meter. And then go to the cut tab and make sure this cut is limited into, let's say, 0.9. And then you will now have the floor, and if you go to the first floor, you will never see the hole anymore. Just the swimming pool at the bottom. I mean at the second floor. Okay, and then of course you need to apply the texture. Alright, so I think let's go and see. Now we have new swimming pools, and another one is swimming pool inside the house. Okay, so now we're done with the two options on how to create the swimming pool. One is by cutting and one is by doing it in a 3D object or by object. Okay, what if the swimming pool project is not a regular project but a Olympic swimming pool? Then this one is a different approach, because swimming pool lighting layout or swimming pool lighting design is different from the ordinary or regular swimming pool like this one, because this one is more of architectural, more of scene or ambience or effect. But here in the Olympic swimming pool or sports lighting swimming pool, we need to achieve the required lux level, we need to achieve the uniformity, we need to reduce the glare or to limit the glare, and there are so many other standards that we need to consider if it's a sports lighting swimming pool. So if somebody wants to request to do a calculation or a design for a Olympic swimming pool, I am happy also to do that. But for now, let's enjoy our residential swimming pool. So I hope you like it. Bye bye.